So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The Beira Rio here in the southern Brazilian city of Porto Alegre really is a giant bear pit of a stadium. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Messi!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi. He is through here. And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams calmly anticipates. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Has a look and has a go. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's a shade optimistic. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. No, that's been intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. And the counter is on. Palmeiras finding their passes. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham gets his pass away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he cuts out the supply. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gomez spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. And Neymar. Quality ball. That's a sharp pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Interesting ball. Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He's picked his way through. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now that's well seen too. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar just eases him off the ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He'll try from distance. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Works it forward.
Santos are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. They're back in possession and ready to go again. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Gomez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's fabulous. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Neymar. He's through now. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And through to the goalkeeper. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gomez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well played. Oh, they can break here. 75 minutes played.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 8, camisa 4. Deixando o campo.
That is good alertness.
Palmeiras seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be...
Great chance! He has done it! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Santos clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Santos are in front now, the game's only goal.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now. Palmeiras have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Felipe Anderson. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Thoughts on what we've just seen? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The Beira Rio here in the southern Brazilian city of Porto Alegre really is a giant bear pit of a stadium. Can he finish? It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, nicely intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Now it's Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. A big chance, must be! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Nistelrooy. Palmeiras making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
And here's Messi. Messi touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Beckenbauer is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gomez. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And Van Nistelrooy! Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward. Felipe Anderson gets his pass away, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Good running, strong and purposeful. Interesting ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Palmeiras have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Palmeiras leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi. He'll try from distance, and it's come back out to him. Bellingham. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Adams deals with that comfortably. That's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Davids, Messi. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. It's a sweet ball, that. Up he goes! Messi is flagged offside. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he's intervened well there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's ambitious. It's off target and by quite a way.
Santos were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Gomez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Palmeiras lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! That was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Now it's Felipe Anderson.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's cut it out.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, good ball. Team still separated by the game's only goal. That's a lovely, neat pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a lovely pass. No foul, says the referee.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 60.810 espectadores.
Looking for the run. Crossed in. Oh, and the finish! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Has a look and plays it forward. And no, and he's let fly! Now that looks a decent ball. Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Santos with the corner, there first. Santos awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. And he'll shoot here. And that certainly packed a punch. Chooses to go back. Gomez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Felipe Anderson. Knocks it out wide. This might spell danger. Great chance! That's another chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well timed, excellent interception.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So, third corner of the game.
Camisa 10, Neymar. Camisa 9, camisa 6, camisa 2. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
And it's a poor one. No way through, so back it comes. He's having it off the post.
Camisa 23.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Gomez. Spread out to the left. That's a sharp pass. He has found the way through. Oh, not quite. And here's the chance to counter.
Foram indicados 2
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's found a way through. Mbappe! And that may well be that. That is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Felipe Anderson claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Palmeiras really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The Urbano Caldera. It really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. And that gets things running. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Oh, that's a key interception. It's Neymar! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Terrible error, duly punished. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rudiger with a definite foul there. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's managed to get free. Well timed, excellent interception. Felipe Anderson.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Palmeiras are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, individual responsibility levels have to start kicking in to rescue things from what's been a bad start.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, right place, right time. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Felipe Anderson. Chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now, this could be a chance. Oh, what has happened here? He rises! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Palmeiras are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Knocks it out wide, played back in. Great hit! Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi gets through on his own. Shot at goal! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Interesting ball. Felipe Anderson stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a good ball out wide. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, important interception. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gets his pass away. Terrific header! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
No, that's been intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Palmeiras are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, that's well spotted. Distributed tidily. Alexander-Arnold. Foot in. And that's gone loose. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a sweet ball, that. Can he finish? It's a really well-measured ball. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi, 2 assists. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And the second half gets underway.
Palmeiras can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Palmeiras finding their passes, and the keeper's got it again. Alexander-Arnold, always onto this. That's been cut out, well played. Courtois punts it upfield. And claimed it back swiftly. Fiddles it through. And the shot! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
This might spell danger. Now it's Messi. Played out to the right.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he's intervened well there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's there to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the runner. And he's straight offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Neymar. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Out to the right. Costa Curta.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Adams. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Now the finish! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Can he get it through? And the shot! Goal! Santos! And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he was quick to react.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's found a way through, and a header! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Santos clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only...
Messi! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
And that has been cut short. And no, that was never going to make it. Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been knocked clear. Felipe Anderson. Looking for options for movement. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Nicely weighted ball. Big header! This time, surely! He has done it! And what a climax we have here! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Palmeiras give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Quality ball. Weverton gets rid without sophistication. Cross goes in there.
Santos certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That is good alertness. Chance here to counter. He has found the way through. And he's whipped it across. And that will be the final act. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, how will we look back on that? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The Beira Rio here in the southern Brazilian city of Porto Alegre really is a giant bear pit of a stadium. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Denied by an instinctive save.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Spread neatly. Showing good feet. And he's had it nicked away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries, and...
It's Neymar! Now that is commitment to the cause. Santos with the corner, there first. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Quality ball. Face to... And he's had a hit! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for the run. Neymar. He's found a way through. He gets big. The ball has bounced loose now. There's the header.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Big chance! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Palmeiras are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Beckenbauer. Oh, that's well spotted. He won't be happy with that one. Plays a sharp little ball here. Palmeiras have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Felipe Anderson. And it's lofted through here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
A searching ball that into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Palmeiras looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Havertz, and he's running through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely aimed pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Good read, needed to be. And he's found a way past. Has a go! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Palmeiras, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And the game has already resumed here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Felipe Anderson. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Palmeiras certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
He's through, now is he in? He's got to be in here! He's played it long. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, this looks sharp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe, he is through here. Chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Público presente na partida de hoje. 61.050
And here's Messi.
espectadores.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a nicely measured pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
And the finish! He's got a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Neymar. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he was quick to react. Defending was strong and firm. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lobbed in behind.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gives it back. Palmeiras shapes to shoot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a great chance! Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well.
Can he put it away? So, third corner of the game. No, he's managed to misplace that. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Has a look and plays it forward. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found him in... Can he finish?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Minutos de acréscimo.
Bellingham. Aim forwards. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's slung out wide. Over to the left. Mbappe! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that is as far as it goes. Palmeiras pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He rises! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Palmeiras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Palmeiras finding their passes.
Well, that was well positioned.
And now the hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Costa Curta. And they can counter here. Palmeiras are already trailing here early on. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Palmeiras just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Palmeiras ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And smartly reclaimed. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception, well timed. Van Nistelrooy is herring after that one. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's fabulous. He might be in here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi, well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He's looking to set free a runner. Very nearly half an hour gone here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Messi. Davids. Looking for the runner. And he's had it nicked away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a nicely measured pass. He's got away. Now the finish! In he goes again. He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Santos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Palmeiras are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Rudiger. And that's another good win of the ball. Davids. In with the challenge. And that is as far as they're going to go. Just eases him off the ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's played into space. Gomez. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Felipe Anderson. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's straight offside. Referee's given a throw.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Great run on the overlap here. Looking to go deep. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, again, there's no way through. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Santos are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Beckenbauer. It's Bellingham. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Palmeiras can't breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, that has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar. Davids. And it's lofted through here. Oh, they can break here. Pinches it off him. No, that's been intercepted. Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. Bellingham. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Face to face with the keeper. And he was quick to react.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And the shot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And now, and the shot! Not the most convincing of passes. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And he cuts out the supply. And there's green grass ahead of him. Davids. Messi! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Felipe Anderson. He has found the way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Palmeiras have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper.
Camisa 11, camisa 5, camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 12, camisa 23, camisa 14, camisa 26.
And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Palmeiras playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Courtois punts it upfield. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's just the keeper to beat! And Messi! It's a goal!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Santos are having a ball here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chooses to go back. And it's Gomez. No foul, says the referee. And there goes the final whistle. Palmeiras suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough,